Hey guys, Fishin N Stuff. Today, we're modifying a SeaArk leaning post to make it more comfortable. Right after this. I just bought a new SeaArk boat. I ordered it 2 months ago. It's a River Cat 180 center console. I ordered it with the leaning post on it, but I didn't have it installed. I love SeaArk boats. They have a lot of options on them. They're built tough. They have a lifetime hull warranty, but I don't care much for their leaning posts. They're just too tall, and all you can do is lean on them, hence the term leaning post. You can order a center console with a seat, but then you set too low, in my opinion. The seat sets you too low. If you get the leaning post, all you can do is lean on it. Now I wanted something kind of in the middle. Well, while I was boat shopping, I noticed that Ranger and Alumacraft made a bay boat with a leaning post that's a lot more comfortable. The Alumacraft leaning post is stationary. In other words, it doesn't move, but it sets lower, but it's still not a seat setting you real low. It sits you high enough where you can see over the console. On the other hand, Ranger makes a bay boat called an RB 190, and their leaning post is comfortable just like the Alumacraft, but it has a hinge made on it because the live well's under it. You pull a pin and you can lean the seat forward to get in the live well. So my first thought was I'll order a Ranger seat. So I called Ranger, got their parts department on the phone, and it turns out a Ranger RB 190 leaning post that leans forward is $1,300 plus tax plus shipping. They must make them things out of gold or something. So I ordered a SeaArk leaning post with my boat and didn't have it installed, just had them put it in the boat and bring it so I could modify it when it got here. Well, if you have a SeaArk boat and your live well is too close to the leaning post and you can't lower it, I found hinges online made out of stainless steel that you can use on a SeaArk boat to hinge it as well. But as it turns out, we didn't need to hinge the leaning post. Even after lowering it, you can still open the live well lid and you can still get in it just fine. So the hinge wasn't necessary for my boat. But if you have a River Cat 200 or a bay boat or a different kind of boat, you may need the hinge. And I found it on Amazon, so go take a look at that. Make sure the inside dimension of the hole is the same size as the outside dimension of your post. All you need to do is find someone that can TIG weld. There's always welding shops around just about anyone, at least in the United States. Find a TIG shop. It's not a lot of work. They're not going to charge you a lot of money. But I took my leaning post to my buddy, David Buff. He's a great welder and he has a TIG welder. He's been on videos before, like the anchor video and the tournament video. You've probably seen him. Make sure you take the cushion off your leaning post so it doesn't melt. David used some angle iron, clamped it to the leaning post so he could get his cut straighter. We ended up cutting 5.5 inches out of the leaning post. It made it just about exactly where I wanted it to be. After he cut it, he used some angle to line it back up and clamp it together, and tack welded it. After he got it tack welded, he finished welding it together. After we finished it, I went ahead and put it on my boat because I wanted to test it and make sure it was at the right place. And the 5.5 inches makes it about perfect for me. I really love the way this seat turned out. It sits down low, or lower than the steering wheel, and you sit down in it, it's comfortable. It's still a little rough looking. All you gotta do is get some 1500 grit, 2000 grit sandpaper to knock the scratches off and just repolish it, and it'll look like the rest of the post. And no one will ever know you did it until they sit in it. I got one of the guys that worked at the Great Outdoors. When I was picking it up after I installed the leaning post, I got him to sit in one that wasn't modified, and I got him to sit in mine and see what his opinion of it was. This is the way they come from the factory.
Right now I'm standing and I still can't, if I sit on it, I can swing my feet and I have to look like I'm touched over. This is more or less just a standard leaning post. There's no sitting. You still even have to almost bend over. There's just no way you could do it sitting. Have to be.
How's that feel?
Feels good. It's a whole lot better than sitting here. Your feet ain't dangling. Reach the steering wheel, go full throttle without leaning down. It's comfortable.
You can still stand up too and drive.
Yeah, you can still stand up if you want to. Sit down, you ain't just leaning again, you know.
This leaning post modification turned out awesome. It's exactly what I had in mind. And I just wanted to share it with you because I know I can't be the only person out there that wants a more comfortable SeaArk leaning post. And like I said, most people in their area, they have weld shops. Well, check into it. It's only 4 cuts and 2 welds, and I'm sure it'll be affordable, and you'll like it way better if you do it. I've got some more DIYs I'm working on that I'll be posting soon for SeaArk boats. So if you got a SeaArk, or if you just like DIYs in general and you're interested, you see that subscribe button down below the video box, click it. And the bell beside of it, click it too. That way YouTube will notify you when I do post the videos. I really love the way this seat turned out. And you sit down in it, it's comfortable. I really like the way this seat turned out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.